A renewed fight over pre-K tonight and the governor's decision not to seek an $80 million federal grant.
State School Superintendent Glenda Ritz is among the people urging Governor Pence to reconsider after the U.S. Department of Education extended the deadline to apply. RTV6 State House reporter Katie Hines is live in the newsroom to explain. Katie?
Todd and Erica, the governor is standing by his original decision tonight, saying in a statement it isn't about the money but the children and an obligation to get it right. His decision not to apply for up to $80 million in federal grant money for early childhood education set off a firestorm of criticism from Democrats, while conservative organizations celebrated a victory. Indiana is one of 16 states eligible to apply for a federal grant from the U.S. Departments of Education and Health and Human Services for pre-K. During an interview this morning, before news of a deadline extension broke, Governor Pence defended his decision.
My decision not to seek additional federal funding, which brought with it additional requirements, was really my belief that Indiana has put forward a framework where we not only can help thousands of young people gain access to early childhood education, but we can also take time to learn from it.
A pilot pre-K program is scheduled to start in Marion County and 4 others after the first of the year. Close to 2,000 4-year-olds will be eligible after the General Assembly approved $10 million for the program.
Indiana has waited far too long. The governor needs to have more leadership here and take assistance and take help if it's going to help our disadvantaged children in Indiana succeed.
The chairman of the Democratic Party is urging Pence to reconsider what he calls a mistake, as is Indiana Superintendent of Public Instruction Glenda Ritz. Ritz says her department has spent hundreds of hours working on the application and calls on the governor to do the right thing. In an editorial last week, Pence wrote that federal funding would have required the state to expand its pre-K pilot before it's even up and running. He added that more federal dollars do not necessarily equal more success.
I'm proud that Indiana has begun the process of opening doors of opportunities to early childhood education for our kids. I'm proud that we're doing it the Indiana way.
Katie, the Democratic Party is asking the governor to cancel a political campaign trip to New Hampshire and 3 other Northeast states this week to focus on his job in Indiana.
Yeah, Erica, the governor is scheduled to visit 4 states to campaign for gubernatorial candidates, and Governor Pence tells us that he'll help support Republican candidates who are inspired by Indiana's example. And we also learned today that the governor plans to travel out west ahead of the election, although his spokeswoman didn't respond to our requests to find out where and when.